Okay, well, before we bring on Kevin Broughton, maybe we should just kind of see if there's anything else we need to talk about. What about the Blitz? I know we need to talk about the Blitz, right? Am
1
I
week
crazy?
countdown
Yeah,
to the
the Blitz
Blitz.
is next Monday.
Okay,
Um, if you missed Carl's class on Thursday, go watch the replay. And then Meg and I are going over all of the stuff for the Blitz today on Dialed In as well.
okay. And the Blitz officially, what day is that?
Monday the 17th.
Okay, so it's this coming Monday.
Yeah.
So there's a week away. And so, ladies, can we still do the thing if they're not a full-time member, but they can still get into the Blitz, or are we not doing that? I can't remember.
We are
We're doing
doing
it.
it.
We are. Okay.
Yeah, and
So
Justine just put the link in the chat.
Okay, so guys, if you haven't done the blitz, you need to do the blitz. It's just Kevin, you know what it comes down to? If you need some loans in the pipeline, you should do the blitz because you'll get them.
Amen.
You'll just get them. It's just the way it is. You know, you're going to buckle down and make some calls, pretty much all day for with a bunch of other people that have the motivation and the desire to win, and you're going to get it. I mean, it happens. It's just weird that when you make calls and have conversations and ask for the business, how often you actually get the business. It's just really, really staggering how that works. So, look, guys, if you're interested, put the link is in the chat. Join MMAcallstars.com. So we're going to be able to get you in. You can't, is there a blitz every month? I think there is. Do we do them every month,
Well,
Jen?
we do it
No?
about at least once a quarter, sometimes once every other month.
Okay.
Um,
Something like that. So we don't know
every
when the
month is
next
a
one will
little bit
be.
too much. Yeah.
All right, so we don't know when the next one will be. So you're going to want to jump in on this one. I'm telling you, man, and there's plenty of people on here. If you've been on the Blitz before, just do the chat. If you've been on the Blitz before and the Blitz paid off in big time for you, just put in the chat yes or me or whatever that the Blitz has helped out tremendously for you. And for those of you that might be, on the fence, wondering should I or should I not make calls to people that could give me loans and ask them for the business? Will that really work? Well, then maybe by looking into the chat right now, you'll see that yes, indeed it does. So you'll probably want to do it. So that's what I would recommend. So go to that link or put I need help or I'm interested or yes or whatever. But I prefer you go to the link and then someone will reach out to you and you will get the help to get in there and get things done. But now I think it's time for us to get down to beeswax and bring on Mr. Kevin Broughton. I titled the email, Kevin, that went out about you being here today. I think I titled it, "You don't know how lucky you are to be in LO." I think that's what I titled it.
I love it.
You don't know how lucky you are to be in LO.
I agree.
And yeah, so yeah, what do you got for us today, brother?
Well, first of all, that statement's 1,000% true. Where else could we, as a collective group, go and be employed where we can, if we choose to, earn more than the average doctor in America
Hmm.
by lending money to people who want to borrow it? I think it's a total blessing to be able to be in this business. I don't think we have to be in this business. Oh my God, I'm in this business. I say we get to be in this business. So, number one, I couldn't agree more with that statement. Number two, um, I love Rudy's updates because they're all real and you got to know this kind of stuff. You just have to, because look at the marketplace today, Frank. It can't deny that there are some challenges, right? And if you just think off the top of your head, what are some challenges? Anyone like the way that rates are going in the past month? No, no one does. Does anyone like the level of competition and what some of them are willing to work for? I talked to a guy the other day that said he closed a loan, made 10 basis points. That's his choice, I guess. I don't know, but they're out there. Um, the grind is real. If anyone's on here trying to feed their family and make a living this way, you know what I'm talking about. It's a tough grind out there, and we got to get through it every single day. The AI powered borrower. Who the heck would have ever thought that was going to be a real thing a year ago today?
Yeah.
But when the borrower can pick up this thing and simply say in their phone, who's the number one lender in Ball Ground, Georgia? And the answer is Sharon Wofford. Well, that matters. And that didn't exist a while back. By the way, that is the right answer if you ever were to try that. Realtor production. I talk to loan officers all day, every day. I've talked to over 700 loan officers this year, and I hear over and over, oh, well, I used to have 10 realtors that were good and liked me, and now eight of them don't sell any houses, and two of them sell one house every other month. All right. Well, that's a challenge, right? What are you going to do about it? Sit around and talk about it? I'm not, because that ain't changing anything, right? Now let's look at some of the positives. Last week, 39% of the mortgage applications in America were refinances. 4 out of every 10. And almost every single one of them was cash out. Because who the hell's doing a rate and term? Unless it's a strange scenario. That's an opportunity for every single person on this call. There's not one person on this call, not one, that doesn't have someone in their database that has a need for cash. And what are you doing about it? I don't know. So here's what I started thinking about. Is Don Lake on this call?
Of course he is.
Hey, what's up, brother? I got to see a video of yours the other day, and I watched it twice.
Really?
Yeah. And what Don got on there and said is something, I'm paraphrasing, but something like, isn't this crazy and weird that Frank and Carl and team built a simple Zoom call that you have to be muted on? And if you do it every single day, it 100% guarantees your success in this business. And it's kind of like, yeah, that's true. If you would just do call stars every single day, 4 days a week, 5 for some people, for 26 to 52 weeks in a row, you can guarantee that you build a sustainable, repeatable business. What a gift. Question is, who's going to do it? And what I started thinking about after I saw Don's video was how he said how weird and how crazy it is. And he's right. It's kind of odd. We invent a Zoom call that you can't speak on or hear out of people on. And if you do it, you win. And you don't win some of the times. You win every time if you can sustain it. But it led me to think about something a touch deeper than that. And that is, how are we doing it? Not just that we are doing it. I know a person in our industry who does do it every day, and his results are minimal. And it started me thinking about, okay, first part is doing it. Second part is how. Everyone knows, or kind of knows, my son is a minor league baseball player. If he goes to the gym every day and he's there on time, but doesn't do the lifting while he's there, going to the gym doesn't really matter, right? And so I started thinking about how. So every single person on this call has some tools, right? Everyone's got tools. Do you use them? We all might have slightly different tools. I've got some tools, maybe you have, maybe you don't have. You got some tools, maybe I don't have, whatever. I don't really care. Who on here doesn't have any tools? I think the answer is no one. But how are you using them? What are you putting into that hour? What do your calls sound like for real? Are you boring the hell out of the party on the other line? Are they hanging up and saying, that's a guaranteed loss? I'll give an example if I will. Kristen, would you be kind enough to unmute for a second?
Sure.
So let's use a tool. I'm just making this up. And is Eddie Skinner on the call?
I
Don't see
know. He usually is, but
All right, I thought I saw his name. If he is, Eddie, don't text me for the script. I don't do scripts.
Eddie is on the call.
I love you like a brother, but I don't do scripts. I don't type. I speak from the heart, and I memorize things in my mind that I think move the needle. And so I don't really have anything to send. But if you were a realtor, Kristen, I called you and I just said something like this. Go ahead and answer the phone.
hello.
Hey, Kristen Simpson.
Yeah,
Hey, my name's Kevin Broughton. I'm a local lender in your town. And before you hang up on me, can I just ask you a quick question?
sure.
Hey, did you really sell 42 houses for 15.7 million last year?
I did.
Oh my God, I got this really overpriced software that told me that. That's incredible. Great job. Do you know that place is in the top 4% of all licensed realtors in the country?
Uh, no, but that's awesome to hear.
Yeah, congratulations. That's awesome. You got a secret sauce or just hard work or what?
Yeah, a lot of hard work.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, do you get a ton of calls from loan officers telling you how cheap they are, how fast they are, how great they are, that they'll hold your open houses on Sunday and all that kind of stuff?
A good amount, yeah.
Yeah, those calls drive you crazy or no?
Eh, from
All
time
right.
to time.
Hey, I'm just calling for one reason. I promise I'll take less than a minute. I jumped into this AI thing with both feet about a year and a half ago, and I built some really incredible stuff. And I was just wondering this. I'm not dumb enough to not know that you already have a lender, right? You've been doing this, what, 15 years or something?
Hmm.
And you're very, very successful. Obviously, you probably have a lending relationship in place, and I'm not looking to sever that. But let me ask you this question. If I could, how many listings do you have, Kristen?
7.
If I could drive 7 to 70 inquiries per month to your front door for people that want to buy houses, would that be advantageous for you?
Sure.
Great. I have an actual tool that actually does that, and I can prove it. It's a real simple 1-800 pre-qualification number, but if I could put a sign in front of every one of your listings, I'm averaging between 1 and 10 calls a month per sign. And if those could all get directed 100% to you, and if they want to buy a house, you're going to get them, that's a value add to you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Would you be opposed to partnering with me on something like that to see if it works for you?
No. What is there like strings attached? Do I have to pay for this? Like,
There's
what's
only
the?
one string attached, that if a borrower comes to fruition that's actually, someone that can borrow money and does want to buy, that you're not going to send them to any other lender other than me.
If they come through what you're giving me,
Yeah.
deal.
Deal? Great. Because that obviously makes sense, right?
Right.
Great. So, hey, I don't know if you'd be willing to invest 30 minutes with me someday this week. I'm available Thursday at 10 or Friday at 11. I'm jammed just like you are, and I'm not sure if one of those times works for you, but literally a 30-minute investment with me. I can show you exactly how the damn thing works. I can show you how it can drive business for both of us and how it could be a mutually beneficial tool to help us both win. You're open to that?
Sure.
Awesome. Great. Thanks. Appreciate it. What day works best for you?
Friday at 11.
Great. Awesome. I'll see you then. I'm going to send you. You're not going to stand me up, are you?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I heard that before, and then I've gotten stood up before. I don't like that. I'm sure you don't either.
Well, maybe not.
Okay. Great. All right. I'm going to stop the role play. But here's my point. That's some tool. We all got tools. Are you using the tool? Are you using it to bring value? Are you using it to better their life? They don't give a damn about you. They don't care how many millions you close. They don't care if you're number one in the world or not. They care what they are. Are you using a tool effectively? Are you asking for the order? Are you making, and what did I do? I ran to the conversation that she already has a lender because I know what she was going to say to me. I already have someone, right? I ran to that. I didn't run from that. And you got to do that stuff. I didn't ask her to, in fact, I said, I'm not looking to have you sever the existing relationship. I didn't say that. I also didn't say I want to come in second place or I want to be your backup or any of that crap either. Bring value. And every one of us has a tool. Are you using them? With your borrowers, you have 39% of the mortgage apps for refinances. Are you hitting on your database? Are you using tools? Are you making your pitch look perfect? Are you using BombBomb videos or whatever video source you use? Are you using Mortgage Coach or whatever, software you use? I don't know. But I think if you're not, you're crazy. We got one shot. We got one shot to make an impression. Are you making it the best hour, not only by showing up for the hour, but being incredible when you get there? Are you moving the needle? Because realtors are still the most important leg on the stool. This is really an opportunistic market if you know how to get to the right places. Are you able to make a difference in the lives of those people? Are you able to create a bond with them that's trust-based and quick? The answer is either yes or no. And there's people on this call right now. I'm seeing names. I can't see all the names, but the ones I see, if that Christine Smith is in Maine, this lady's an unbelievable loan originator. This lady's incredible. And I'll bet you $1 million, creates trust bonds quicker than the average person and brings value at a higher level than the average person. So she is probably not just doing her call stars as a show up, but doing it with intent and with purpose of a driven outcome that she has in advance in her mind. That's what it's going to take. It's going to take creativity. The borrower is smarter than they've ever been before. They have tools that they never had before. We sure as hell better be using ours, and everyone on here has something. It doesn't matter what you got. But if you're coming out with something boring and something, I'm really fast and I can get pre-approvals in 10 minutes, so what? So can everyone else. To me, that's not going to move the needle. You got to do something that's going to make their business, something that shows them that in a partnership with you, they can receive value. So you got to know what they perceive as value, and then can you provide it? So kind of my message today is, yes, it's important to make sure you never miss a session, but it's equally as important to get on there and be all in. You're already giving up the 2 hours of your life anyway. You're asked to work 8 hours a week. What other job in America can we work 8 hours a week? And the average doctor in America, I think, made $229 last year. We can do that on 4.5 loans a month. Where else can we be employed where it requires 8 hours of work to earn equal or more than the average doctor in this country? I don't know any. I don't know any other places. Thank God I don't need to go find one of those places because I'm not having to. Because I'm going to do my crap every day, and I'm going to do it with as much gusto and as much all-inness as I can. That's probably not a word, but I am not going to sit there for 2 hours like a bump on a log and go through the motions. I'd rather not do it at all. So all my ask is today is look inside for a minute. What are you saying when you do the calls? You got one bite at that apple, and it's normally a 30-second window. I had Kristen laughing twice within the first 40 seconds I watched. Are you doing something? And you don't have to have mine or anyone else's. Make it your own. I don't care what it is. Everyone on here is likable and referable, or you wouldn't be able to make it in this business. But take that and put it on steroids and go do something that is not what everyone else is. I hate status quo. I want to be the one. I don't want to be a commodity. I want to be a community of one. And that's what we should all be striving for. Because when you're a commodity, what wins? Cheapness. Cheapest wins when it's a commodity. Not one person on here working with you is not a commodity-based service. It's a real experience. Or it better be. Because if not, you're going to be driven out into doing another industry. But the good news is, for those that want to innovate, create, be different, and understand that champions are built on the other side of I don't feel like it, this is the greatest industry in the world. While everyone else is complaining and bitching and moaning and doing nothing, that's a win for us on this call. I like that. I want more apathy by my competition, because that way I can just even win at a higher level. So it's all right to hear that. I just choose to not let it dominate my thoughts in hearing because I can't be around negativity. I hate it. But we all have this awesome opportunity. We have it today. So just really think to yourself, you have legs on a stool, right? And realtors are probably the number one and database is probably number two, but there should be 4 legs on your stool. Do you have a plan to make sure each of those legs is on firm foundation every day, every week? Do you have a plan? Are you working that plan? Is it non-negotiable? Are you strategically thinking your way through your prospecting, or are you going through the motions? If you're going through the motions, you're probably going to have middle results. If you're attacking it with a tenacity and a stick-to-itiveness that is uncommon, you are going to have uncommon great results. It's proven. Frank and Kristen and Jen, they can show you actual real stats of regular dudes and gals making a lot of money by simply not straying from the path. And it gets hard. I am not stupid. If you think this thing doesn't get heavy for me too some days, you're wrong. But I've said this a million times. If you don't have an accountability partner, I think your results are going to be way worse. I was here on Friday. And I'm not going to lie, it was a gorgeous day here, and I was thinking of cutting out. I looked at my schedule. I didn't really have much going on from 2 to 5. I was like, I could play golf, And my assistant, Sophie, says to me at 2 o'clock on Friday, here's a list I made. You make these 13 calls, I'll make these 7. Let's report back to each other at 4:30. Like, God damn it. All right, here we go. But I got my list handwritten on a piece of paper. I went 13 for 13. I don't know, could have played golf. But I chose to go 13 for 13. Have someone in your corner that cares and that's driven equally as you are to the process, not the event. To be honest, I'm not going to lie, like I never do, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 12 voicemails out of these 13 calls, and 0 of the 12 people called me back. None. I'm still glad I made the calls because I am going to stick to the process. Come hell or high water. I can't afford not to. I'm the first one here every day at my office. Why? Because I come in with the mentality that I'm broke every day. I've been broke and not broken. Trust me, I like not broke a hell of a lot better, but I've been both. And when you have a mindset of broke, it's amazing what your actions turn into. And so to me, that kind of stuff moves the needle. Be all in for yourself. Get an accountability partner who cares about the outcome equally as you do. Be creative, innovative. Use the damn tools you have. Move the needle. Say something different and say it with voice inflection and passion and have a ability to leave them with something other than, he's all right. I'd rather have him say he's a jerk and they're never going to use me anyway versus, oh, he's okay. Okay loses. I don't want to lose. So anyway, I don't have much more, Frank. I hope that somebody does something that's a little bit different today than they were going to do 20 minutes ago.
Kevin, thank you, man. All right. This is what I want to know. Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready to go? Hey, if you're ready to go, unmute. Unmute right now. Come on.
I'm
Let's
ready
go.
to go.
Let's go. Who's ready to go?
Let's
Unmute.
go.
Unmute. Let's
I'm
go.
ready.
Let's
Come
go,
on.
baby.
Yo.
Let's go.
Let's
Who's
do it.
ready,
Let's do
man?
it.
Who's ready to
It's
go?
Monday.
Let's go. Let's
Woo,
go.
baby. Let's go.
Let's make some
Go.
small talk.
Let's go, let's go.
Put me in, coach.
Thanks for the kick in the ass, Kevin.
As always, Kevin, we love you, man. Let's go, my friends. Come on, let's go. Let's get this thing done. Adios, my friends. We will talk to you tomorrow. Spot coaching with Jimmy Reed and more. We'll see you right here on the Loan Officer Breakfast Club, Manana. Adios, my friends.
Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Hey, thanks for checking out the highlights of today's Loan Officer Breakfast Club live call. Remember, you can join us live every day, 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday at breakfastclubzoom.com. If you'd like to see full replays, you can get those by becoming a member over at Mortgage Marketing Animals Next Level. If you want to learn more, go to MMAnextlevel.com. And thanks for joining us here at the Loan Officer Breakfast Club website. For that, we'd like to give you a free gift. If you just scroll down to the bottom of the page, we always have a giveaway for you, something really cool. With that, you have a great one. We'll catch you on the live call. See you then.